Hello, friends. Welcome to the last chapter of a rivalry that burned hotter than a Roman bathhouse in July. By 149 BCE, Rome had finally decided to settle its ancient grudge with Carthage once and for all. And by settle, we mean obliterate. After decades of passive-aggressive treaties, economic sabotage, and fruit-based Senate speeches, the time had come. Rome declared war. Again. But Carthage? She wasn't going down quietly. The Carthaginians, facing extinction, did something Rome didn't expect. They united. Citizens, nobles, merchants, even enslaved workers banded together. They melted down their own statues for weapons, braided women's hair into bowstrings, and turned their city into a fortress. You've heard of DIY home projects? Carthage invented the DIY doomsday defense. Rome sent an army, but Carthage fought back like a cornered lion. For 3 long years, the siege dragged on. Starvation gnawed, disease spread, fires raged, and still Carthage held the walls. Enter Scipio Aemilianus, grandson, by adoption, of the great Scipio Africanus, a man with strategy in his veins and a very intimidating family Christmas dinner standard to live up to. Scipio reorganized the Roman forces, built siege towers, and tightened the noose. Slowly, methodically, brutally, he brought the mighty city to its knees. Finally, in 146 BCE, the Romans breached the walls. What followed was a storm of horror. 6 days of street-by-street fighting. Flames swallowed temples. Crying children clung to soldiers. Some Carthaginians chose to burn with their homes rather than surrender. The survivors, around 50,000, were sold into slavery. The city, razed. Every brick pulled down. The land was, according to legend, salted, though this might be more poetic than historical. Either way, Carthage was gone. Cato the Elder's ghost probably stood on a cloud, smugly muttering, "Told you so." But as the dust settled, Rome looked out over the ashes and found silence. Yes, they gained control of North Africa. Yes, they became unrivaled in the Western Mediterranean, but something else was lost. A rival that had once forced Rome to grow, adapt, and think. With Carthage gone, the Romans had no mirror to reflect their own ambition, no check against their greed. They had won the war. But at what cost? Centuries later, as the ruins of Carthage whispered in the wind, some Romans, philosophers, poets, dreamers, would wonder, was annihilation really necessary? Could a different peace have made them greater? Ah, hindsight. The olive branch never looks so lovely as when it's already burned. So ends the story of the Punic Wars, a saga of elephants and ambition, oaths and orators, sieges and stubbornness. It was a tale of 2 cities, Rome and Carthage, locked in a cosmic dance, each pushing the other to greatness, then to ruin. And now, dear traveler of time, our journey through this ancient feud has reached its last mile. But don't hang up your toga just yet. History is vast, and her stories never truly sleep. We shall meet again in dusty scrolls and forgotten tombs, where empires rise and fall and the human spirit flickers eternal. Until then, keep questioning, keep wandering, and maybe keep a map handy. The next story might start just beyond the next bend.